Donovan Mitchell and James Harden won't be on the floor together as much as we think. Let me break it down. Kenny Atkinson is a team first basketball coach. He plays rotations, he plays players he could trust. And if you're a Cleveland Cavaliers fan or watch the Cleveland Cavaliers, then you know even with Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell, they weren't on the floor together. So he's going to do the same thing with James Harden, guys. He's going to have James Harden and Donovan Mitchell on the same team, but not on the floor together at all times. And if Donovan Mitchell could dominate his rotations, which we know he can, so we know Donovan Mitchell will have us up 10. He'll have us up 15. He'll be having us up in good positions. And we know James Harden could get hot and add to that storm. So it will be a double-headed monster with Donovan Mitchell and James Harden. And they won't play together as much as we think. And the question is, when they are on the floor together, what roles will each player play? And so long as James Harden could buy into just being a facilitator and attacking the basket, and, shooting good shots, I think we'll be in a good position. He doesn't have to force it. And that's the only thing with James Harden. But having a veteran like Dennis Schroeder, a great backup. So if you do get in crunch time, you may even go to Dennis Schroeder with Donovan Mitchell. So this is the thing. So the Cavs will be okay because they have a good backup in Dennis Schroeder. And that double-headed monster in James Harden and Donovan Mitchell can have them blowing teams out and not even having it come down to crunch time. So we'll see with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Evan Mobley, they could slow walk him. They don't have to force him back. They don't have to rush him. Just let him come back, and he'll be fresh by playoff time. And the Cleveland Cavaliers have one more trade up in them, if you pay attention. And Dan Gilbert being an active owner, one could predict that he's going to make that trade. Because if you're watching the Cleveland Cavaliers and you're watching how Dan Gilbert moves, then you understand he cares. He's not an owner that just doesn't care about winning or doesn't care about the team or it's just about money to him or just a business. He understands the business and he is passionate about it. So guess what? He's going to get ahead of that apron. In order to do that second apron, get under that second apron, he will need to trade Max Strus and or Dean Wade. Anything other than those players, it would have to be a major trade like Evan Mobley. Or, something of that regard. And we don't want that. So here's the thing. Trade Max Strus for Jeremy Sochan out in San Antonio. Add a draft pick if you have to. Or trade Max Strus and Dean Wade to Milwaukee with a draft pick or two. Second round, of course. To get Bobby Portis and Taurean Prince. And then we looking like the favorite.